in my doctoral program in Illinois, they used me as an experiment and sent me to Chicago for a year.
Uh-huh, yes.
And for my first year of my PhD, and I was supposed to take any courses I wanted and just find my way. And the cleft palate clinic had a speech pathologist, Chuck Elliott, so he was the appropriate liaison to monitor me and help me come up with a program. And I immediately became enthralled with cleft lip and palate because of his enthusiasm. But shortly after I was there, Chuck became ill and had to leave, so I had to run the clinic. And he was behind 400 or 500 cases that just sat there that he hadn't dictated. His job was to dictate all the clinic reports and come up with something. So I had really found my way and would come in at night and go over the reports and make up a speech report from his 3 numbers that were in there for intelligibility, articulation, and nasality. And because of that experience, the other members of the team would sit down and work with me to pay me back. Leo Skolnick had about 400 x-rays, and he watched as I traced the sphenoid 400 times. And Jack Curtin would call me from the operating room and would say, "Come on in, I want to show you this." So I'd stand there and he would explain what he was doing. It was great. And I also, went to the University of Chicago and worked with Wetman, and Paul Moore was at Northwestern. But in all of that, my home base was the cleft palate clinic, and all the people there were my home base. So that's how I got interested. They were so gracious at opening up whatever they had for my education. So it was a logical area to think this is where I want my passion to reside.